Yeah, the storm's strengthening still, which is kind of hard to believe the farther north it gets. And take a look at how big it is. We have cloud cover from this up across parts of Canada into Ohio, still down to South Carolina. And the center of the storm is way out here in the Atlantic still yet. And the pressure continues to drop. That indicates a strengthening storm. And that's what we expect to see. The rain will continue to fall here across the Carolina coastline. But throughout the day today, it spreads to the north. So we have the rain now in Philadelphia. Within the next number of hours, we'll see it in towards New York City. And we're about 36 hours away still from the main event of what we're going to deal with. I want to show you this. I put the two most reliable computer models that we use on top of each other here. So it's a little bit confusing, but where you see these rings, those are rings of consistent pressure, and it means very windy conditions here. But it's kind of the center of the storm. We go through time. It starts to split a little bit just in our time by tonight. But the track of the storm is the same. It's just that the timing is different. So 5 p.m. tomorrow, one of the models shows a center landfall right here in central Jersey. The next one hangs out here and grows a little bit for a few more hours and makes landfall also in central Jersey. What this means is anywhere to the north of that is going to experience the worst of the storm surge. And it's going to be significant. And a lot of that, Jamie, is because of the way the land goes here. It's New York City, Long Island, and North New Jersey. And the water will come in here, and it doesn't have any way to get out the way that land is shaped. There will also be a significant storm surge that goes into Long Island Sound. That exits through the East River in New York. However, water is going to be going up into New York Harbor, so it won't be able to get out. And that's why we're predicting a very significant storm surge event and waves up to 20 feet on top of what will be the storm surge. So very big problems from that. That's the coastal impacts. Inland, we're going to have major impacts. It's such a huge storm. We have wind warnings from Maine all the way down into South Carolina, or North Carolina, that is. Now, I want to point out one thing that's going to be important. Jamie, this is going to be transitioning from a hurricane, meteorologically, to a nor'easter. And when that happens, the National Hurricane Center doesn't monitor it anymore. It goes into the purveyance of the local meteorological offices. That's why hurricane warnings have not been posted up here in across parts of the Northeast. Hurricane warnings obviously make people realize a huge storm is coming. Without those warnings, people might not take it as seriously. All of this brown that you see, think of it exactly as a hurricane warning. It's the exact same thing, just coming now from a different office, kind of a PR thing and a technical meteorological thing whose office this storm belongs to, right, because it's going to be changing.
I never knew that, but I read your note this morning, and it seems for sure that we should take this one seriously.
Absolutely.
And we're glad you're on it for us. Thanks so much, Rick.